They say, in every village, there lives someone who carries more than just wisdom. They carry something rare, something powerful. They carry light. In a small coastal village, hugged by cliffs and kissed by the salty sea breeze, lived an old weaver named Elira. Her hair, as white as the sea foam. Her hands, worn from years of weaving, yet they moved with grace. Her eyes sparkled with warmth, and her smile, a calm lighthouse in every storm. Elira lived alone, in a small cottage by the sea. No family, no siblings left, and yet she was never truly lonely. The villagers adored her because no matter how harsh the storms or how empty the nets, Elira's spirit stayed strong. She would sit at her loom, weaving bright tapestries and greeting everyone with a kind word. One cloudy afternoon, a young fisherman named Taro knocked on her door. His shoulders were slumped, his eyes red from crying. "Elira," he whispered, "my boat was wrecked in the storm. I can't fish. My family is hungry. I'm afraid we'll lose everything." Elira put down her loom. She looked at him gently and said, "Come, sit by the window, child. Tell me, what do you see in your heart?" Taro looked at the gray sea and said softly, "I see only trouble. What if I can't fix my boat? What if the fish never return? My wife, my children, they'll suffer." Elira smiled, shaking her head with kindness. "When we weave dark thoughts," she said, "our hearts grow heavy. But when we weave light, we find strength. Let me tell you a story. There was once a girl in a village like ours. She sold seashells in the market. She had nothing, no coins, no grand stall, just a basket of shells. One day, a storm swept all her shells into the sea. She sat by the shore, weeping. She said, "I've lost everything. How can I go on?" An old fisherman passed by and gently pointed to the horizon. "Look at the sea," he said. "It takes, but it also gives. You have your hands, your heart, and an endless shore. Go, find new shells, create something beautiful." The girl listened. She walked the beach again, found more shells, and soon her stall was brighter than ever before. Her life didn't change because the sea gave her shells back. It changed because she chose to see possibility. Back in the cottage, Elira reached for a small woven cloth, bright as the morning sun. She handed it to Taro and said, "Keep this. Let it remind you to weave hope." "I will find a way." Taro left with lighter steps. Each morning, he whispered that line. "Today, I will find a way." He borrowed tools, fixed his boat, helped neighbors, mended nets. He didn't wait for a miracle. He became one. Weeks later, a letter arrived from a nearby port. A cousin had found work for him on a large fishing vessel. Taro ran to Elira's cottage, his face glowing. "The boat's almost fixed, and I have work." Elira smiled, her hands still weaving. "You see, child, when we weave hope, we invite light into our lives. Storms will come, but a hopeful heart can weather anything." Word of Elira's wisdom spread across the village. Fishermen, traders, net menders, they all came to her, and to each she said the same. "Weave hopeful thoughts and strength will follow." Her words became the thread that bound the village together, because sometimes the strongest thread in life is the one made of belief. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe, and keep weaving hope.